Like this, like that. Yeah, like this, like that. Everybody tryna be like me. Tryna take my juice, tryna take my steez. Everywhere I go, I'ma stay in my Q's and P's. Everybody tryna be just like me. Chop on my side and I might let it sing. Whoa.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Paul Milsap and the Chicago Bulls. First I would like to ask you to go check out my Instagram and my Twitter page, link in the description. Follow me on there. It'll show me that you support the channel, and also be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and just show some love on the channel. It would help me out. And hey, if you hit the notification bell, it might help you be able to not miss a video. Thank you guys for that if you have subscribed. If not, that is fine. If you just want to ride along and watch, then that is fine. But onto the video, I am going to be talking about Paul Milsap and the Chicago Bulls. A few years ago, Arturas Karnisovas on the Denver Nuggets went after Paul Milsap and got Paul Milsap. So that is one of the Arturas ties. But I think Paul Milsap would be a great fit for this team because they need a power forward depth. They're pretty much stacked at every other position except for like power forward. Because after getting Derek Jones Jr., if you watched my video yesterday, shout out to the guy that commented in the video yesterday. He was a Cavs fan, so I'm happy to see we have some diversity on the channel. Also, like Cavs fans or the other team that I'm talking about is watching, not only Bulls fans. But Arturas went over and snagged him a few years ago. So that's the Arturas ties, but I think he would fit great with the team. After trading Lauri Markkanen and losing Daniel Tice and Thaddeus Young, the Bulls have lost a whole lot of power forwards. So they are in need of power forward depth. And I'll also have some other names to be talked about, but they'll also have some power forward depth. If they could get Paul Milsap, it might help with the problem. And also, he would also be a really good fit, is because the Bulls need toughness. Because I look at this team, they have everything. They have offense. I think their defense is just being overlooked by ESPN. I might make a video on them sometime, but ESPN has just been saying stuff to get views. And just saying what they're used to saying, the Bulls are bad, or like all praise the Warriors. But ESPN is pretty crazy right now, but I'd like them to keep going. They give the Bulls more motivation. But Paul Milsap would be a great fit for this team. The Bulls just need like that guy that'll intimidate the other team's players, and then just have him for defense, shot blocking. He'd just be the goon on the team. I saw Big Dave from Locked On podcast talking about that. Go check out their channel, link in the description. But I think he would just be the guy that would be there to intimidate. He doesn't need to score any points. He can score 6 points. I'm fine with that. All we need him to do is get some rebounds and get you a block, get a flagrant foul. Like, just intimidate the other team, get a flagrant foul, and that's it. You don't have to play much. You don't have to do very much. You don't have to score. So you can just be in the paint the whole time. Just give us a flagrant foul, a few rebounds, and maybe a block, and that's pretty much it. But also the Bulls are competing with some intriguing teams, including the Brooklyn Nets. I can see him joining the Brooklyn Nets and the Nets offering him a starting spot, because I think DeAndre Jordan is up and out of there, and they might just put Blake Griffin at the center position, which is strange for me, but the Nets are still a super team, and they're still a really good team on offense. And just because their center isn't really a center, I don't think it'll hurt them too much. But those are some intriguing offers. The Brooklyn Nets, the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Lakers, I heard, were trying to get him. But I don't think that's going to happen after they might be signing DeAndre Jordan and they signed Rajon Rondo. But I think that the Bulls do have some competition, but I think he could signed with the Bulls. Arturas can make magic happen. In Arturas we trust. Hopefully, we can get Paul Milsap. Fingers crossed. But I think he'd be a great fit for this team. And if we don't get Paul Milsap, we also have some backup plans in Boogie Cousins. I've been hearing a lot of Bulls fans talking about DeMarcus Cousins. I don't really see the fit, but I don't really care about fit. But I think we're already stacked at the center position, already good at the center position. After signing Tony Bradley, and I don't want to see his minutes taken away because he proved himself to be a pretty good player, a decent role player. Last year, he almost averaged a block in 18 minutes, like 7 points, 8 points, 18 in 18 minutes a block, like 6 rebounds. But I think we already have depth at the center position, and him playing, and sometimes you might have to take a chance on him, because he's dealt with injuries in the past, but sometimes you just got to take a chance on him. But I would see him coming off the bench as a power forward or as a center. But I really don't kind of see where he would be in this roster and what his role would be. Another player that the Bulls have been linked to is Jared Vanderbilt. I could see that happening. He's a solid defender, a pretty good rebounder. His per 36 numbers, like his rebounding numbers, were 11 rebounds, something like that, in per 36 minutes. But he spent time with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Didn't get much playing time, but he was with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the only thing that is a knock with him is he's still young and progressing, and the Bulls don't have time for development really since they're going into win now mode. And then also he's a restricted free agent, so the Minnesota Timberwolves can match an offer if they would like to. So it might be hard to get them, and I don't think the Bulls really want to do another sign and trade, unless it's for someone big or just to get someone who doesn't want to be in Chicago off the team. But that's all I'd like to say for today. Be on the lookout for another video in the next 2 days. I might take a break tomorrow. But be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Hopefully this video comes out to you. I'm sorry that the past few videos I haven't posted in 3 weeks because my videos weren't coming out. But I posted yesterday. Be sure to check that out. You'll see it at the end of the screen somewhere, towards the end. But be sure to check that out. Hit the link. Go check out my Instagram. Go check out my Twitter. Follow me there. We might have some fun there. I might do a live stream. I don't know. But just follow me on Twitter. Subscribe, hit the bell button. If you want to see me react to the NBA 2K gameplay, then get this video to maybe 30 views within the next 4 days, and I'll do it. But thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.